Rob was telling us about Tyler
Tyler's,
shaving.
yeah. It's kind of weak, though, to be honest with you. I mean, he did it, but he shaved it off like not even 5 hours later. So I would say Schick really didn't get his money's worth on that one.
Your defensive line is 15 sacks last 2 games. What has impressed you the most?
They're just finishing. We've been close all year. That's really the difference. Now they're just finding a way to finish.
You had 8 sacks last week. I think 9 different guys got into it. You like how it's not one guy that's just getting there. It's been sort of a group effort to get back to the quarterback.
Well, I think no matter what level it is, rushing the passer is a unit-based stat. Even though one guy may get all the glory and actually get the sack number and the stats, we constantly preach about 4 guys rushing as one. The ends can't turn the corner if the tackles don't get a push. If the ends come inside and don't bounce at the rush lanes, then he steps up and eludes the tackles. It's a 4 guys. If you run a game and someone doesn't run it right, you don't get home. There's so many different variables so you constantly talk about 4 guys rushing as one. You talk about sacks as a unit, even though most of the time, one individual ends up getting more of them.
What kind of challenges does this Louisville offense present specifically for you guys on the D-line?
A ton of them. Their offensive line's big. They're huge. They got a lot of length. That they play hard. I mean, you see them finish plays. I think they're the best finishing offensive line I've seen on film. You'll see the running back may get stood up by a linebacker, and here comes 3 offensive linemen pushing the pile. That's effort, and that's toughness, that's grit, and those guys show that. So we got a hell of a challenge in front of us.
Have you seen over the last few weeks, going back to ACC against Pitt, about your group has been finishing plays?
That's the difference. We've been there. There really hasn't been any difference in how we're preparing, how we're practicing. The D line has been pretty consistent with the level of effort and practice. The difference is now we're finding a way to get those quarterbacks down, and that's a testament to the group as a whole, not just one person.
And also, does it help that you guys are not that in your 3 wins in ACC play, you're not allowing the explosive runs, and those teams are now facing longer drives and 2nd and 3rd and long.
You said it. I mean, you're not going to win, no matter who you play, if you're giving up explosive runs. Things that we track as far as winning stats, whether we win on Sunday after the game and one of them's explosive plays. Do we have more sacks than them? Did we limit a certain amount of explosive plays? Did our offense gain the amount of explosive plays? And usually if you do those 2 things, those 2 stats, along with turnovers, I think that you win 2 of those 3, then you're going to win the game.
APR has a chance to join some elite company in terms of double-digit sacks in the season. What has impressed you the most about the way he's carried himself and the way he's prepared?
But it's not just him. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's got 9 right now, and he's created some for others, and then other guys have created some for him. It's a group effort, and it's special to get 10. I've always told D linemen that I've coached, don't tell me you can rush the passer until you have 10 this season. That to me is a benchmark, whether you can walk around and say, yeah, I'm good at rushing the passer or not. So he's close. Hope he gets it.
You happy to share that 4-sack game with him? You were the last one to do it before he did it.
Yeah, well, I wish he'd have broke it. I'm okay. I've had my time in the sun, so go get 5. I'm fine with that.
Norrell had the lunch pail after the game on Thursday night. What does it mean to have that in your room?
Well, we've had it before. Fuga's carried it, and now Norrell has it. There's several guys in my room that to me will be worthy of carrying it, and along with that comes great responsibility. And I think when you carry it, you have a heightened sense of leadership and your responsibility to the school and to the team, and he's done a great job with that. So.
What's he shown for a pass rushing or his stability lately that's kind of stood out?
Since he's started carrying the lunch pail, his vocal leadership has gone to another level, and in a positive way. And that's the difference right now in Norrell this year and last year. It's not the talent; it's the consistency and the effort, and his leadership is just off the charts compared to what it was in the past.